Okay, so good evening, everyone. Good evening, YouTube. We are here for another English immersion. My name is Camila. I will be the host from today. And the topic from today will be the power of your personal why. And just a short explanation about what is Talk and Talk for those who don't know how it's work. So Talk and Talk, it's a language conversation platform, and here you can find conversations in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and Mandarin also. And I'm not a teacher, I am a student as you, and we are here just to discuss about this specific topic, and we have some questions as a base for our conversation. And here in the Talk and Talk is a safe place. You can talk without any worries about the mistakes because we are learning from them. So it's a place when you can put your English and practice what you learn, new words, the structure. So do not worry about that. Just try to use your English without feel afraid about it. And if you want to understand more about the platform or how it's work, you can go to the website www.talkandtalk.com and .br. And guys, as we are here in a huge group, I'm gonna split us in two rooms and we can talk better about the topic, okay? So 10 minutes before the end of the immersion, I'm gonna call you back here and we can talk how was the conversation, what did you feel about it. So let me see. I think that's it. And I hope great immersion for all of you. And see you soon, guys. Just a second. Okay, so with me, I have Tatiane and Ia. So Tatiane, please, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Tatiane. I am 36 years old. I live in Cosmópolis. It's a city of the state of São Paulo, a
Oh,
small city near Campinas. Um, I am a student now because I quit my job in April to study to I am in a career transition, so now I am a student to be a data analyst.
nice.
And I found Talk and Talk in LinkedIn, and I like it a lot. This platform, it's a really uh, a, uh, a great space to talk in English and to be therapy.
Yeah.
And your topic today is I am thinking about the topic and my mind is blowing.
That's
I
awesome.
am married. I don't have children. I have two dogs, two female dogs, and it is for now.
Thank you, Tatiane. It's good to see you here. I hope you can enjoy this immersion therapy, right? And how about you, Ian? Could you please introduce yourself?
Okay. Good evening, Tatiane. My name is Ia. Actually, I am 26 years old. I worked with web development in Azul Seguros, and I like to study every day. I like to uh, make my routine. I like to maintain my routine and doing things, learning things. I like to practice English. So I am learning too right now, and I practice every day with the. I like to use flashcards to practice and yeah, and learn other words and learn phrases. I like to memorize, and so, but my difficulty is to speak. Uh, I don't know, but in my mind, I think I don't speak perfectly that I imagine. So I can practice. I'm here to practice, and I find the Talking Talk in the LinkedIn. So now I'm trying to lose my afraid to talk with the other peoples and small groups, and it's here. It's it. I'm here.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Thank you very much. Guys, I think we have the same connection about the how we found the Talk and Talk. I found Talk Talk through LinkedIn, as you guys. I start to study here through the challenge, 30 days challenge, in April from this year. I was searching for some place that I could practice my English or I could learn my English, and I decided to be here since April, and I became a host in July. So it's a wonderful environment to practice not only English but to make connection, to build a network. So I love this platform because we can make some really friends. I have some, and you can put your LinkedIn and you can make some friends, real friends, not only about English, but you learn about the other's life. So this is important, right? And you can learn about the history. So it's hard to explain, but my name is Camila. I am 4 years old. I live in São Paulo. I am here on Talk and Talk since April, as I said before, and I'm here to practice my English skills. I know a little bit about Spanish, and I will start French here on Talk Talk. So I love to study as I use flashcards a lot. I love to use it, and I had great experience with flashcards in other tests by my career. So I work as accountant, and we need to have a certification, almost like OAB, and I passed through this exam because the flashcards, and I use it to study English to improve my vocabulary. So I'm a huge fan of this technology, and I love to study. I'm always learning something, reading something. I'm a huge fan of true crime. And as Tatiani say, I love some immersions, almost like therapy. So because of this, I bring this topic. We can think more about the specific why. So if you start this immersion here, maybe you don't know why I'm here, what I'm doing here. So it's a kind of provocative immersion, right? So we can discuss. Don't not worry. We are here in a friendly environment, so we are here just to have a conversation as if you were in a bar. So let's move on. Uh, let me see. Yeah, do you want to read the question number 2 and answer?
Okay. Uh, do you think it's important to reflect on your personal why? How often do you think about it? Okay. I like to reflect about myself because I think it's important to understand how do you how did how do you do in some situations, and to I think to improve yourself too, to uh, if you make some wrong, you can fix this type of attitude or something like that. uh, I often thinking about it because I like to maintain my mind clearly to solve problems and make the right things.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Yeah. And how about you, Tatiani? What do you think about that question? Open your heart.
Yeah, I think I am not too praxy like Ian. I
Mhm,
am more emotional about this question. But yeah, it's important to reflect uh, our personal why,
mhm,
because we need a way. I don't know if I can speak this expression in English, but you understand me. Um, we need a way, a purpose
mhm,
in our life, and we need to think what we want in our life, to not to be loose in our choices and our our relationship, our life, every space, every area of our life. It's really important. And how I think about it, sometimes I think too much. Yeah, I sometimes I need to act more and think less about this. Maybe because of the afraid. Ian said about afraid in his introduce, afraid to speak English. And sometimes we have these afraids in our life and we think about it a lot and don't act. Um, it's important. It's really important to think, to make it best decisions, but not just think, act too. So you need to know your why to make these decisions, I think.
Yeah, it's hard to the act is the most difficult part, I guess, right? Because you if you decide to do something, that's easy because you only decide. But you when you need to put in practice, I think is the most difficult. And about do you think it is important to reflect your personal why? In my opinion, it's totally important. For example, if you are here in a immersion, you need to know why you are here. Why do you decide to be here? Why do you will spend 1 hour here without understand or without improve something for yourself, right? So I guess even the small decisions that you get in your life, you need to know why. Even the smalls. For example, if you decide to I don't go to the gym today, okay, but what would you do instead of? So I think we need to know about the whys because these bring us clarity. I don't know if this is the correct way to say in English, but we need to get clarity because without this, we are going only in autopilot, in my opinion. Without thinking, only doing. And sometimes, if someone asks you for you, what are you doing this? And you cannot answer, I don't know, just because I don't know this. And I think one other thing, another thing I was thinking here, it's normal to change your opinion in the middle of something if it doesn't make sense, right? So I guess we can go and discuss more. We have a lot to discuss here. So Tatiani, do you want to read the question number 3 and answer?
Yeah. I need to say that I'm having a little problem to understand the questions.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
just the
Do not
maybe I
worry.
don't know the words and the expression. So
Okay.
I will try to answer this 30. If I will answer wrong,
Okay, do not worry.
you can tell.
Yeah.
What drives you forward each day? Um, I don't know. I will try. I studied. If I decided something, I thought about it, and I made a decision to quit a job and to be a student in my age, these problems. And what drives I forward,
Forward.
forward. I study. I decide to do it, and I do. I am studying hard about a lot of topics, uh, and this is moving me for a new space, for a new job, for a new life, and these points. Eh, and I discover myself uh, because I didn't know that I am. I discovered that I am disciplined, and I discovered it in this time. So this is moving me for another place, a place that I want to be in future. Maybe I want to be there, uh, not a future so far, more near me. I don't know if I
Excellent.
answered
No,
correct.
that's right. That's right. You take for sure. Excellent. You get it. Thank you, Tatiana. And how about you? Yeah.
I like to act like Tatiani. I like to improve myself to get better job and talk. I make I have make class with the native teacher, and I like to improve my English to talk with him because he's like video games and technology, and I love it. I love it to talk with him about that, and I think this drives me forward each day. So I improve myself. I learn something new, and I talk with another people. Uh, to me, it's important. It is to move me from another level and makes me wake up all days and learn and practice and look learn new technology for me is a good way to uh, makes me made me happy, you know. So I think it is to it is make me uh me better. I think it is.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. I think for me, it's almost like you guys. I had a experience in my life that I was just living, just wake up and you leave and you wait for the weekend and you sleep, wake up, and if I needed to, someone asked to me, "What are you doing?" Just as Raul Seixas said, "Esperando a morte passar." So you are like just doing nothing, and I need you need a real reason to do whatever you want. Just if you want a job, a position, or if you're changing your career, do you need to get this emotion, this feeling about being better, learn something new, try to, I don't know, we are not only talking about the professional things, but we can try to learn chess. You want to try dance, I don't know, something different to drive you in the future. You're just living, enjoy the path, something like this, not working in a working, sleeping, eat, not like that. I think you need a reason just to make the life better, I guess. And in my opinion, you needed to know. We need to have a reason. Could be your family, could be yourself, could be your healthy, could be your money, something like that. But I think we need to get something, to desire something different. I guess this is a good reason to wake up and think about it. What I am doing this, right? So excellent, guys. Let's move on. Do you want to read, yeah, the question number 4 and answer?
Okay. If you had to distill your purpose into a single sentence, what would it be? Um,
Hard,
I
right?
don't. Yeah. I think is self-improving. I think
Great.
self-improving. Uh,
Excellent.
because all day I wake up in the morning and make things. I think this is the perfect sentence for me.
Nice. Excellent. And about you, Taj?
My sentence My sentence is bigger. It's a phrase, a little phrase.
Excellent. I love to
I
hear.
have,
Excellent.
yeah, I have this phrase for my life. The necessary doesn't consult the convenience. I
Wow.
don't know if I can use these words in English, but it is. We need to do what we need to do. If we are in a situation that isn't health anymore, we can move ourselves. Or if we need to make changes, we need to make changes. And I have this phrase for me and this inside the box. And I put off the box sometimes when I am too slow to make decisions or to do something. I put off this phrase of the box to moving me for hours. Very difficult this word for me. 4 hour. 4 hour.
Ford. Go ahead, Sunny.
Ford.
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 Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you, Tatiani. I guess I was thinking here in a phrase or a quote, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot, I don't know any phrase, but I remember I have on my WhatsApp since years ago because I don't change it too much. The phrase that is, if you don't believe in yourself, no one will. And I think it's a good phrase to say here because every day we need to believe in ourselves, no matter what happened, or no matter if you're, I don't know, mother or father or your kids. You need to believe in yourself because this drives you for another path. You are the only responsible for that. So sometimes you need to remember that I need you. Go ahead. I need you. Continue. You are doing well. So I think this is. I know, guys, it's not easy. We are here just saying, but it's hard to think about it daily, right? But my quote is that. And let me see, guys. I don't know. Do you want to choose another question? Yeah. As your first time here, as I said before, we don't need to follow all the question. It's a flow. It's a flow conversation. So, if you want to choose another one here, we can choose a question. Up to you. You decide right now.
Okay. I don't know. Have bunch of questions.
We could talk about that 2 hours, guys. I think, but
uh, let me see. Okay. Uh, have you ever experienced a why crisis?
excellent. Number 6, right?
Six. Perfect. Uh, yes, but uh, since the last time that I get my job and I started to learn, I lose the afraid of the why crisis. I created I created like endurance. I built up an endurance in my mind, and well, I actually I don't have this type of crisis, but in the past I have a lot because I don't uh, want to, not I don't want, but uh, I don't I I don't do nothing in the web development, and I don't understand how to implement things in the website and something like that. And I try to ignore this thinking, and I start only to how can I improve my weaknesses and how to transform it in my force, and I started to get this type of point and transform this in my advantages. And uh, this it's not upgrade. I don't know if I can use upgrade myself, but this
Yeah. I get it.
upgrade
I get
myself.
it.
Yes,
Yes.
I think in it. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. And how about you, Tatiani?
I had an experience about my don't why.
Oh,
I have a
yeah.
crisis, a don't why crisis because I don't know if make me understand, but I lived without purpose a lot of time in my life because I was living there in the lake.
How
uh,
Seychelles?
no changes, and I lose my purpose. I I lost I lost my purpose, and I leave it there in that place. And now I think, thinking about the time, I see, I oh my god, where I was, uh, and a crisis about purpose, purpose crisis, moving me for that place, and made me, and about it, when I realized that place, I move myself. So it isn't a why crisis, it's a don't why crisis.
I get it.
Because I lost my why for a long time. And yeah, we cannot judge ourselves now. We can accept what happened and change the future, but it's important to remember that sometimes that we can't be in that place, that in that space, that don't we can put ourselves there anymore. We need to go out and live. And when I realized, I prepare all the situation, all the 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 space to go out and be okay in my mind with this decision. It's the opposite.
I love it. It was excellent. I had a time almost like you, Tatiani, that I was like without a reason for anything in my life. I was just concerned about my job every day, just saying bad words about myself. And I don't know what's happened, but something changed in my mind. I think the mindset changed, or maturity, I don't know, but you start to thinking different. Like I can change this situation. I don't need to be like this. Why I'm doing this?
Yeah,
So I think about the what said it's a don't why crisis because you don't have a why, right? So
yeah.
it's a interesting. I had a moment in my life like that, and the moment that I changed was totally, I don't know how to say that, but was a mind
Freedom.
change. Yes, was
Yeah,
totally because you open yourself to different things. You open yourself to listen other opinion because you want to know more. You want to find a meaning, So it's totally the opposite, I guess. Nowadays I'm totally different person. I try to learn every day something new. I love to be here and listen the others, and we are here learning for the others. So it's excellent. It's excellent when you can get this moment discussed about this deeply topic, right? So you can think more about your life. Or if you we are here in September, you don't need to give up about your goals. Like, oh, I'm not save money this year. No, that's okay. We are in September. You can still try again. Do not worry about that. Don't give up. It's almost like English. Sometimes we are not, oh, my English is not so good today. That's okay. We can start tomorrow. So this is a good way that to think, right? I guess that when the mindset change, everything change. I guess this is the best. You is powerful.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Tati. It's your time to choose a question, Tati. So
Hmm.
up to you. If you can choose another question to discuss, we have a lot here. Let me see. It's up to you. You decide what.
Yeah,
It's hard, right?
there are a lot of good questions. I'm trying to read a little
Do
bit.
not
I'm
worry. Do
sorry.
not worry. It's your time. Do not worry.
The question number 9. How do
Okay.
you balance practically and purpose? Sometimes our dreams clash with reality. It is.
Oh gosh, it's difficult, right?
Yeah. We talk about balance in our life, but sometimes we need to be crazy. And sometimes we need to be calm and think, well, yeah, well, this is balance. um and when I think about practically, I think about money, because we can't choose. uh, Not that we can choose. Sometimes we had a purpose, but we need to pay the bills and pay the rent and eat. And uh, sometimes your purpose is travel the world, or your dream it is, or I don't know. We have a lot of dreams in our lives, but uh, we need to think about money, because we have family, we have a house, we have responsibilities, and we need to be adults to balance what is the necessary. Uh, because sometimes we need to put our dreams in another side to be responsible with our life. So we are responsible. You said just depend of us. Yeah, all of
Yeah.
it, not just the positive or to be someone important, but we need to be responsible about our decisions, because we are in a social place. I have a husband, and I decided to quit my job. I sat down with him and said, can I? Yeah, because I prepared myself to live financial time, my financial life too, but uh, not can I, because I was expecting uh, he will prohibit, but about money, we have responsibilities. So I think when I read this question, I thought about this. We have to balance practice and the purpose because we are adults and we have responsibilities in our lives.
Yes, excellent. Excellent example about your life. Sometimes for example, I love to study English, but I cannot just study English because I love it. I need to work. I need to have a career. So we can't, I'm trying to do the same things. I love to learn language, but how can I monetize this? I don't know. So we need to work. It's a good example, Touch. Thank you very much about that. I love to hear about someone who is change career because it's hard and a real situation, right?
Yeah.
It's, I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And how about you? Yeah.
Sorry, but I don't understand why is practicality. It's like make something practical.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, okay. I think it's the hard one because balance the two things in my head is too difficult because like Tatiani said, uh, if you had a sometimes you had a pro purpose
Hmm.
purpose, but uh, the practicality is not it's not in the same way. Like I'm web development and I like uh, so few months ago I was studied some how to development games, but how can I do that? Because I change all my career to change the technology and change the language. So I think you balance the two types is too difficult. It's like what do you like and what you like to do, you know? So for me, it's the hard one question. I think it's your dreams clash with the reality, and it's too hard. If you have a career and make something like Tachani and change to the other, I think it's too hard to continue and uh, stand your feet on the floor and thinking how the future will was and I don't know. For me, it's a difficult one. I don't think to. I try to balance the two, but I don't want to make this. For me, it's hard to make this type of decision to change all your career and to another one. For me, it's too hard to make this.
Yes, I get it. I am the same situation, guys. I have a degree in business administration and accountant, and sometimes I think like, oh, I would like to do something different, but I feel like I cannot just give up about everything in my life. 10 years just trash. I cannot do that. As Tatiana said, we need to think to how can we do that. It's not because I cannot, but I need to think how can I achieve what I want and decide what I want for myself. Not say I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, but you're going to eat what and where do you going to live? So we need to do a real decision about adults and understand this is possible, this is not. I can do this right now. I can't wait 5 years instead of do that. So I guess it's hard. And when we think about that as adults, we are like, maybe I must be in the same situation because life. So we are here talking about dreams, but we need to be real, right? We need to be aware about something.
I
Go ahead, Tati.
stayed.
Go ahead.
I stayed 2 years preparing my quit.
Wow. Wow.
It's hard. It was
Yes.
hard. Uh,
Uh, are you
pr-
studying for IT area nowadays?
yeah, it's data analyst.
Okay, okay.
It's IT with
BI, these things?
business.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay, okay.
So I these 2 years were uh, I don't know the word in English and I forgot in Portuguese, but
Oh gosh.
it
That's
was hard because I knew what I need to do, what I needed to do, and I needed to be patient to the the, the place, the not the places, the cards needed to be in the right place. And was, yeah, we need to be patient.
yeah, it's hard, right? I appreciate a lot when I can speak with these people who change career because I know this is not easy. And we are always thinking about um, I am old, I don't need to change. So this is I appreciate because I know that you need to be brave to decide to do it. And we have the, as you said, we spent 2 years to take this decision. What was your last career? I can say that, right?
Yeah, I worked at a company in financial and a business
Oh, nice, nice.
place, and I was sócia. I don't know in English.
Oh, yeah, like a, I don't know, partner, maybe, I don't know. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
and I needed to put three people to do what I did. What
Ah,
I did. I had I I think it's the time, but I forgot the word again. I needed to find three people to three different areas at the company to substitute to para
replies.
dislike. Yeah, what?
Replies. You can say reply.
Reply me.
Wow, three
And
people.
yeah, because of this, that I spent two two 2 years and 3 months, a little bit. It was hard. Yeah, and it's a company of truck. The name is truck washing. Is
Wow.
it's a place to wash trucks, but
Okay.
not just to wash the uh, outside the truck.
Okay.
It's inside the truck.
Oh, nice.
The employees go inside the truck, the tank. They go
Wow.
inside to wash, to change the product. It's
Okay.
very interesting. It's a really, really interesting company, but I was really, really, really tired, and yeah, it was really difficult to leave. But now I am free.
Excellent. Thank you, Touch. Guys, another question. I was choosing something here. Yeah, about the question 11, not 11, 12. Is purpose a luxury or a necessity? Can we thrive without it?
Okay. I think is a necessity because I think humans are moved with purpose.
Mhm.
all the history of the world uh, demonstrate it. So the people need a purpose to move on, to create things, to do things, to improve yourself, improve humanity. I think the purpose is a necessity of the humanity, because if the humanity don't have a purpose, probably the here are only, I don't know, we are created houses with rocks and something like that, because we need to evolve. We need to search more and find solutions for things, and help people, help to improve the people, and uh, create things, discover the cure for something. I think this is important. This purpose is important. I think this is not the luxury, because luxury are you make if you can, and the purpose not. The purpose, you need to do this to solve uh, something.
Thank you.
I think.
Excellent. No, was excellent. And how about you, Tati? What do you think?
Uh, I think that is a necessity.
Okay.
Uh, we are human, and the history of the human uh, talk uh, talk with us about the necessity of the wise. If someone there a long, long time ago didn't have a why to be warm or fry the meal,
Yeah.
we didn't have fire. We, like society, like human, we need in our lives, in our communities, a lot of whys
Yeah.
to discover the world, discover new things, and isn't a luxury. Luxury. It's a necessity of the human, I think.
Okay. Thank you, Tati. Hello, guys. Welcome back. How was the conversation in the other room? How was Ayla for you? Here was so fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, did you
uh,
like it?
so the times flow, and it was so good conversation. I think this subject is so interesting because it's important to think why and understand our why I decide to do it and why I want it for my life. So, and before you decide to do something, I think it's important to have this in your mind. Uh, at least a little bit understandable because sometimes you want something that you it's decided it's other decided no
Oh,
yours, yeah, so I think
excellent.
yeah. Thank you, my
Excellent.
friend, it was so good topic.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
my friend. I appreciate when you see you here. Thank you very much for coming. And how was for you, Adriani? Oh, before Adriani answer, I'm gonna put the link from the survey. If you will take a minute to answer, it's really important for me, and you can give my ideas about the next topics or judge if you like it or if you dislike this immersion. Okay. So how was for you, Adriani? Was deep? Was easy? How was it?
Wow, deep, definitely. Yeah, but it's important talk about it because sometimes we will do the things in the autopilot, automatic. Don't think why I'm doing it. And it's important why I I show an example why I buy this clothes. It's because it's simple. It's because I like it or because the society decide about this clothes. It's
Yeah.
simple, but it's important because sometimes you just buy, I will buy the clothes, but oh, I keep in my guarda-roupa. I don't know in English. Yeah, it's
Sometimes
important.
you forgot, right, that you bought
Yeah,
this
yeah,
this
yeah.
clothes.
Just
Like, oh my
yeah,
gosh, I
yeah,
have this yellow shirt.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. It's simple, example, but for other things in your life more deep, it's important to why I'm studying English in this moment. Why I look for a new job and a lot of things.
Yes, even if you are here in immersion, right? Why am here?
Yeah,
What is my purpose to be here? I
mm,
spend 1 hour here, what I learned.
yeah,
So this is, I think it's important to remember this
yeah,
every immersion when you start this, why I learn, why I'm here. I guess this is important. Thank
yeah.
you, Adriani.
Mm.
And I don't know, guys, if I we have time to ask for everyone, but I would like to hear Ia because it's his first time here on the platform. And how was for you, Ia, the conversation?
Yeah, the conversation is good because you see all others' point of view of the conversation, and you hear about, I think, not only the thinking about the people, but the history about the people. The people, like you said in the start of the class, and I think this is important to see points of view and uh, reflecting. I don't know, it's a reflecting about the this type of view is important. You reflect about these points. I
Okay.
think this is important.
Excellent. And thank you for coming. I hope that you can enjoy this immersion. I hope you can be you. I hope see you in the other immersion here. Guys, I have another time here on the platform that happened on Sunday. It's 11 a.m. And the topic from the next immersion, as Adriani said, will be people trash many clothes. So if you want to discuss about that on Sunday, 11 a.m., will be a pleasure to
É
receive
um
all of you
luxo,
here.
é um luxo falar
Yes.
inglês, viu?
Yes. And guys, unfortunately, we do not have too much time because we have another immersion coming. So I hope to say was a pleasure to see all of you here. Thank you very much for coming, and I would like to wish an excellent rest of the week. Go ahead, we are in the path. Don't give up, and I hope see